Figure we're in Oregon searching for waves, we might as well search for Bigfoot. And everyone's seen the show Finding Bigfoot, right? So like the main guy, Cliff, like he lives in Oregon.
It's funny because my grandpa's pretty stoked on Bigfoot too. So like he's always trying to tell me like they're out there, the Sasquatches are out there. And yeah, I mean like it seems like they have pretty good evidence, but like I don't know, I just can't like bring myself to think that there's like a giant Sasquatch like roaming around in the woods, you know?
Yeah, so I don't know what to expect. Like this Cliff guy could be a complete weirdo, who knows? You know, I mean, if you believe in Bigfoot, you're probably considered pretty weird, right? But I don't know, he seems like a nice dude. We'll check him out, see what his whole deal is.
So I'm Cliff Barackman. I'm a Bigfoot researcher and have been for decades now. I live here in the foothills of Mount Hood because it's squatchy. Oregon is perfect Bigfoot habitat for quite a number of reasons, which is why I choose to live here. First, it's very centrally located. If something happens in British Columbia, I can be up there in 6 hours. Something happens in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, I can be down there in 6 or 8 hours. You know, it's perfectly located to go scooting around, chasing footprints or whatever you like to do. Also, Oregon has the second highest number of forested acres of all 50 states. I'm completely confident that Sasquatches are in fact real animals. And I've seen one now, but I was confident before I saw one because the evidence, because when you look like, say for example, the footprint cast, which is empirical, like it's not subjective, you're not listening to somebody's story or their interpretation of what they saw. You can actually show that to people who are familiar with the anatomy of, say, a human or an ape foot, and we can point things out. These are both from the Patterson-Gimlin film. See this big mound of dirt that's been pushed up? It's been broken apart a bit because of the sandy and it kind of held together. But look, it's at the same place. The toes are approximately in the same place. This mound of dirt's in the same place. The ridge is in the same place. Same thing here. Toes. The front section of the foot, raised mound of dirt. It's because it's being pushed off at the base of the metatarsals where the flexibility in your foot would be if you didn't have that arch being held static by tendons and ligaments. If these things are not real, why is it that the data is consistent with one another and it happens to be exactly where it should be if you knew a whole lot about biomechanics and redesigned the foot to carry a mass of 1,000 pounds? Basically, you know, at the end of the day, bigfooting is essentially camping with a purpose. You know, it's a really good idea to have something else to do out in the woods while you're doing it, whether it's fishing or surfing or whatever you're doing where there's some woods nearby. It's good to have something else to do because most of the time Bigfoots don't show up.
Any way I can find to like enjoy the water for different conditions, that's kind of what I'm searching for. And yeah, like whether it's surfing, foiling, sand paddling, Bigfoot, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we're here at the Hatchery, Hood River, Oregon. So we left the beach. We're gonna try some new stuff out here.
My name is Wyatt Foley. Today we're doing some surf foiling with the jet ski. The current's going this way and the wind is blowing opposite, and that creates these swells, and they're kind of like a little bit like standing waves, and they like break, and like it's basically like open ocean swells.
Alright guys, we're back on the search, back on the hunt. We're searching for waves today. See that setup?
I'm out here trying to find Bigfoot, while shredding the gnar behind the stern wheeler.
We're in Bigfoot territory. You know, waves in Oregon can be just as elusive as the elusive Sasquatch. But if you have the right equipment, you know where to look, you know, you can find both. When you ride the stern wheeler, it's like riding the tail of the Loch Ness Monster. Bump to bump, baby.
Yeah, that would work. That would work. Yep, the butt.
Oh my god, I appreciate that.
What an ass.